Welcome everybody back to the Preacher Parker Show. Glad to be back. Got some great guests here tonight. We're about to talk about a lot of things. Hopefully, we uplift a lot of people. We set a positive vibe. And definitely, we try to influence people to do better in life, especially black men, because we are black men. So if this message relates to you, please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share. You know what you need to do. I'm glad you've been watching the Preacher Parker Show for so long. So I'm going to introduce you to my friends over here that's about to introduce themselves, basically.
What's up? What's up? My name is Jamar Baker, and I'm here on the Preacher Parker Show. Glad to be here, man.
Hey, what's up? What's up? What's going on? My name is Keegan, Chef Keegan,
Hey,
and I'm here.
you here? You here?
I'm
Chef in
here.
the building.
Chef in the building. Okay,
I'm here.
okay, Chef. Let's talk about it right now, man. How's 2020 been so far for you guys, man?
Well, 2020 for me, I can't complain. It's
Right.
been rough, but can't complain. Still got life, still going. Keep pushing.
Keep pushing, man. I like that. Keep pushing, man. Stay
Yeah,
motivated.
man.
Stay hungry out here.
Shoot, 2020, it's been up and down, crazy, good.
Okay.
It's been a learning, progress. But I mean, like you said, we're still here.
So it's necessary,
so
basically, right? You
yeah,
needed that. You needed
exactly.
that.
Yeah.
It's a step back.
It's
for
a step
major
back.
Comeback.
Exactly.
Okay, okay.
Sometimes
Dropping balls over here, all right.
you got to take the good out of the bad.
Right,
You get what I'm
right,
saying?
right,
Because with this whole thing going on, I mean,
It's a lot of
I'm
opportunities.
not gonna lie.
Exactly.
It shocked me.
oh yeah.
Because,
I think that with
I
everyone.
always said years ago, I told my wife years ago, 2020 is going to be something crazy going to happen. And when it happened,
Oh man.
it's not what I told you so kind of moments, but it was like, something going to happen. Dude,
Yeah.
that COVID hit, I was like, all right, it's going to last about 2 or 3 months.
Well,
Bro, it's December, man.
it's about to be 2 years, man.
We still fighting it. We still wearing masks right now, man. So, I don't know. I'm happy that I'm not struggling,
Yeah.
what I mean? And condolences to all the people that lost their lives and, and respect the people that still trying to fight right now that don't have a job, don't have no food on the table, don't have family to go to,
Yeah, man.
that's going through a lot because of 2020 right now. So we blessed.
Yes,
You
we
feel
are.
me? So I don't know, man. But I want to get on another side note, like I said, stay strong, people, for those that suffer from the COVID right now. Real talk.
Yeah. I mean, I think it was a year for us to reflect, on our past,
Reflected, we
and
reflected.
basically,
We reflected.
come clean with it on ourselves and, basically self-evaluation. You know what I'm saying? And see what we want to do in the future and what we're doing wrong, basically.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Well, yeah, all right. Yeah. I'm with you. I'm with you. Oh, yeah, I mean,
I mean, can't complain.
can't complain. I know it's good things
Can't
happen this
complain
year.
for real.
A lot of bonuses, a lot of extra money coming in. I don't know what.
That's-
I think I made more money this year in a while. I'm
In a
just
while,
saying.
right?
In a while.
What's
I'm
that?
saying.
What's the figure like?
You know what I mean? It's up there.
8 figures?
Nah. It was up there. I'm doing real good. Yo, bless your boy. That's what happened. But you funny. No, but on the other side, though, guys, we need to talk about the complacent mindset. And understand the mindset that we are right now. And I feel I see a lot of people growing. We just talk about COVID, but outside of COVID, I see a lot of people doing great things. And definitely my urban people, my people of color. You know what I mean? I'm not against the white people, keep grinding, keep doing you, but I'm just saying for people of color, sometimes we don't get a lot of recognition outside of sports and entertainment. So when I see my young black men out there reaching out there, following their dreams and becoming those doctors and lawyers and maintaining a better mindset and reaching out to people and being those coaches, that's important. And we need more of that. But at the same time, we have brothers that's just, that ain't even trying, bro. It's like, ain't no aim for it. There's no, I can do this kind of thing. It's almost like I'm not allowed to have that, master. That's the mindset I feel they still on, you know what I mean? And that bothers me, bro, because when I look at people and they say, oh, how you made it there, preacher? How you made it there, Jamal? How you got there? I worked.
Hard work.
I
Yeah.
prayed.
Yeah.
I worked, prayed, that's all I could do.
They just
And-
got that doubtful mindset at the same time, you know?
Right.
And it's just like their environment and people telling them they can't do this and that. And sometimes it just, you can call it start from school too. So it's just, that mindset just keep sticking with them
Yep.
all the
That's true.
time. So it just stuck on them. So they never try to grow out of it or expand
Yeah,
to full
Full
extent.
potential, basically.
Yeah.
that's true. Because like you said, it starts from like school, basically. You get what I'm saying? You're hearing, oh, this is what you need to do.
Right.
You need to go to college.
Right.
Finish high school, all that good stuff. There's nothing wrong with going to college. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is, like, for example, if you want to become a nurse, doctor, or whatever, then hey, you need to go to school because that's something like you need to learn. You get what I'm saying?
Damn. Right.
But like, it's like there's a lot of different things in your environment. You need to change your environment. If you're in the wrong environment, your mindset's going to be
The
corrupted.
environment thing is the most important thing. You ain't lying
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah,
Environment serious.
it's all in your surroundings. Not
Yep.
say you can't switch
Can't.
up with your friends,
Exactly.
but I mean it's just your environment. Because if you from say you're in a middle class environment and your friends are in a lower class environment, so for you to go to become a doctor and all that, and you want to get to a certain point, these people over here on this side, they know about being a doctor,
Right.
but then your friends, they don't know nothing about that, and you stick around that. So if you stick around with that group, you just gonna know nothing.
Become the
if you
product of
go
that
to our
environment,
side,
basically.
so
That's what
it's
you're
just,
basically becoming.
sometimes you gotta step out your ring a little bit.
Stepping
Because,
out the arena, huh?
Like, I mean, if all you're doing is speaking Spanish, you're speaking Spanish, and we're hanging out every day, eventually,
I'll just speak in
I'm going to
Spanish.
catch on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
So you basically saying change your circle.
change your circle.
Change your environment is important too, because like,
I mean-
like if you go in your neighborhood, bro, and all you see is slums, all you see is ghetto, all you see is broken glass, all you see is police brutality, all you see is fighting between your neighbors and all the drugs out there, you don't see a hope. And if somebody tells you your hope is like, at least where I've come from in New York, it was playing basketball or selling drugs.
I mean-
you feel what I'm saying? That's how you made it out.
I mean,
That's sad.
some people do see the hope in it, because like from a broken community, a lot of people came up from a broken
Right. Go ahead.
community. Even singers and all that. Most of them came from broken communities, but it's just the mindset. They don't want to live in that era no more. Like being broke, going to bed hungry, and all that. So it's just sometimes you gotta be in a certain spot for you to uplift yourself at the
Okay.
same time.
I don't disagree with that because I can see where people so out there they say, I can't make it, I ain't got no hope. They start selling drugs. Okay, there's one thing to sell drugs temporarily, but there's another thing when you selling marijuana. 15 years later, you still selling the same drug. All right, now there's a problem, bro.
You see,
You
that's
wanted to
that's
make
because-
money to get out the situation,
That's because you
but
stuck in
now
the
it
ways.
became this is your life.
Yeah, that's because it's stuck in the ways. You see that as that's a business for him now. Okay, he don't see out of it like, okay, I'm gonna take my money and become clean, or and expend myself, so I ain't gotta sell drugs no more. That becomes a business for him. So that's his 9 to 5.
That's his 9 to 5, and that's a good. But that shows he's a hustler.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
a hustler, but at the same time, you're looking at if he's selling drugs, how many people he hurting at the same time,
Exactly.
So
Wow.
it's just,
All
you
right.
gotta look at it that way.
He is hurting a lot of people. But damn, it's hard. It's hard, man, because I can't get mad at you temporarily, like I said, a year or two. But at the same time, I'm not saying you should sell drugs. I'm just saying I can see why the reason was. You know what I mean? You got a baby mama on the way, or your mom's in there doing drugs, and your little brother's out there starving on the floor. You got to do something fast. You couldn't get a job, so you sold drugs to survive. That's one thing. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, it bothers me in that sense. But there's also the people that do have an education. They do have a good background, and they still reject that and find another way to avoid that at any cost. Instead of pursuing that schooling that you went for, you went back to that lifestyle of being broke and lonely and chilling and depending on other people, and you left yourself back purposely. And then you get mad at a system that doesn't provide for you. That's my problem. We got to the point where we were dependent on a handout. You know what I'm talking about, depending on the handout. Like, oh yeah, I couldn't find a job for a year. 4 years later, I couldn't find a job. 4 years later, but you're not disabled. You're not handicapped. You collect the government funds. We getting taxed. We paying for that.
But see, that's when certain stuff drop in, because like you say he getting government fund at the same time too. Like if he wasn't getting the government fund, he would have get up and look a job. You know.
So
Some
basically,
people just like the handouts.
you know, getting comfortable with the situation, basically.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You just like, you know, you sit in a rocking chair and you feel so comfortable you don't want to get up. You know, you just gonna keep rocking. You know, so that's our system is.
Rocking old and sick. They get mad. They come in, they give you a phone, and they pay your bills.
It's crazy, man. 'Cause
It's only so long. Just somebody can pay, help me out, bro.
another thing, right? I don't know if this is off topic or what,
No,
but
go
the
on.
thing is, like, you know, growing up, or parents teaches us, like, after high school, once you turn 18 or even 17, get a job, right?
Right.
Go to college. You get what I'm saying? You leave college and you can't find a job. Then you're stuck with this $80,000 student loan that you'll never be able to pay back.
And I
You get what I'm saying?
I look at the college system like it's
a setup.
broken. It's broken for real. 'Cause
Yeah,
like,
it is. So you're never gonna be able to change your circumstances. You get what I'm saying? Based on those certain things, and it becomes like a family tradition. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Especially in the black
Tradition,
home.
you're right,
yeah,
you're
especially in the black home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They don't teach us, hey, you need to learn a trade and be the best at what you're doing in that trade, and go pursue start a business or whatever. You know, all they want you to do is go to college and find a job.
So basically, what we just talking about, it's all talking about the 9 to 5 life. Now look, let's be honest, y'all. I'm speaking about you. America knows. They know now. I'm working 9 to 5 since I touched the 16. Some people got younger than that. You know what I mean? So respect to you.
Mm-hmm.
You're hard working at a young age. But the point is, I started at 16. That to me, I was the man. I got a job. I can help my mom in the house. I give me a car when I get my money up.
A cell phone.
Yo, when I had 40 hours, when I had 40 hours at 17, I was like, yo, who got 40 hours at 17 and going to school? That's bragging rights to me. You know what I mean? All your people in the class, oh, Jamal, you got a job. Yo, yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah.
Feels good to have
Feels
a
good.
good
Yeah.
pocket, yeah.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And then I work another job. I get to work in that KFC. And my wife knows 11 years later, bro. 11 years. 11 years I gave KFC. That 9 to 5, 40 hours a week dedicated, sometimes overtime all the time. Trying to rake up in the business. Then they fired me, you know. I ain't gonna say why. I just say I wasn't in the right.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
It's cool, whatever. I like, damn, I was hurt. With holding my wife, tears in my eye. You know what I mean?
Oh, man.
I was like, yo, I ain't got no job. You don't talk, you know what I mean? You recommend to me, you know, you lose a job, you start crying. Why?
Yeah.
Because you're like, damn, what am I going to do now? I got to promise something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Back against the wall.
Against the wall. Like,
Reality kicks
man,
in.
That's that hurt, right? So then I do 11 years of that, you
Yeah.
know, and I start to realize something later on. I get another job, you know, keep working jobs. And I said, damn. I told my wife, I said, I've been working 11 years at one job. Don't have a car to show for it.
Dedication, huh?
Don't have a house to show for it. I don't own a KFC. What if I ain't got no money to put stock in right now? At that point, I continue to still working 9 to 5. Not saying I changed.
Yeah.
I feel like it was a woke movement. Bro, why are you still working a job? You feel what I'm saying? It's like if you have a gift and you know you got a gift,
Use it.
use that gift, man. Biblical tell you, outside the Bible, it tells you, use what your gift is, you'll never go broke. I promise you, man. And what bothered me the most is I worked at 9 to 5, and I still now partially work 9 to 5, but I'm aiming for something more. And I'm hoping people is doing the same thing. But I can't accept it no more, bro. There's a part of me that says, man, I gotta listen to a boss when I can be a boss. This is my thing before I let y'all say anything. If I can outthink the person that's in charge of me, why am I here? Why am I listening to somebody else that I have a better plan than them? I should be in that position. That's what bothers me from the 9 to 5. If you don't feel that you're better than somebody in your company that's in a bit higher ranking, then you need to stay at that 9 to 5. That's just how I feel, bro.
But do you want to be in that? Do you want to be in that position though?
Yeah. I don't want to be in that position, but I want to be that boss. I want to be that leader. I want to be that guy that runs my own company.
Yeah.
There's no wrong in that. A lot of people are intimidated by that factor. To be a leader, bro, that's an important thing. Because everybody looking up to you. But I want people to look up to me. I just want people to understand where I'm coming from.
Yeah, I mean, like, working a 9 to 5, like seeing how I work a 9 to 5, so I know how it feels, to be told what to do, what not to do, and be pushed around. Sometimes you feel like, yo, man, I just want to quit this, but at the same time, you look at it, what you gonna do? You gonna start back over again, looking another 9 to 5. Something gonna pay you more, or cause you don't want to be paid less.
Right.
So at the same time, you just gotta suck it up and try to find what you good at. I mean, if say for instance, if you're good at playing football,
right?
You gotta beat on your craft, every day and try to make it somewhere, so you can eventually say you make it to the NFL or a pro team, to make that money for you to say, okay, I can quit that 9 to 5. I ain't gotta worry about that no more. They can have that. So you just gotta step out there and find what you're good at and pursue that. Because it's sitting on a 9 to 5 and okay, man, I wish if something gonna change for me. I wish I fall, I get $1 million by a morning, or it's not gonna happen unless you win a lottery. Or a scratch off. That's the only way I can think of,
Damn.
I mean, there's other ways, but I'm not
say
going to put that out there,
I'll believe that later with that lotto ticket. We'll talk about that lotto ticket later. We'll talk about that later. Keep going.
Man, like leaving your 9 to 5 for your dream job or a career,
right.
Business owner, whatever it is. First, I would say to have a plan.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? Because, for example, like let's say you're at your job 9 to 5, you're not happy or anything like that. If you do leave your job without having a plan, you're basically going to start back from square one, like he said. You know what I'm saying? You're going to start with another company, and you're not going to be happy.
Yep.
You get what I'm saying? So always have a plan first, and like you need a 9 to 5 in order to get to your plan.
Yeah.
Because you need that money to finance your company that you're about to start. You get what I'm saying? And unless you have some type of loan, which wouldn't make any sense because you're going to need a job for the loan in order to pay it back. You get what I'm saying?
Pay that how many percent they're gonna charge you on top
exactly.
of that.
So you definitely need a 9 to 5 in order to get to that point. But for me personally, I hate a 9 to 5.
Hey.
I hate it. I've been working since I was 14.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? 14, 15.
See what I said?
You know what I'm saying? People. Like I started working at Publix in high school. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And like I've been jumping from different jobs to different jobs. Thinking, oh, I'm gonna feel a little bit better. Maybe $1 more, but it's always the same thing, bro. Always the same thing. And like I've worked with different spots, being the managers, all that stuff, but I still feel the same. There's this empty space, bro. Like
it's just an empty space because like if you look at it too, like okay, your managers and your what's the name, your general manager,
right?
They get paid more. But you as an associate, you get paid less. When say they throw out a bonus, you probably get a smaller bonus, and they get a larger bonus. So like and some of them don't even do nothing.
Don't even do nothing.
Time, and you there, working so hard overtime, they working on your days off, trying to make it.
Trying to make it, bro. Making them rich.
It's crazy.
It's just all there's a saying this guy I always follow on YouTube, like he always say. Work less, but do more.
What's his name? Dan Locke? Asian guy?
He's Grant Cardone.
Real estate guru. Yeah, he's good. He's good.
But you work smarter.
Let your money work for you, man.
But let that money work for you at the same time. But what you gonna do? If it got to be something that money got to be working for though.
Yep.
It got to bring back something for you. But you as a small guy, you got to be thinking big, but smart at the same time. Because, if you make a jump for something and it doesn't work out, you will be right back at square one.
But see, that's the problem right there. See, it's the square one. I know what y'all saying, but it's also that taking that risk. Like,
but you're still taking that risk.
Because the richest people on this earth are the biggest failures. That's what a lot of people don't understand. You gotta be willing to fail more than anybody else.
But a lot of people don't want to
be that.
That's the thing.
The concept.
That's why
don't want to fail.
Are you willing to fail that much to be rich?
They don't want to fail that much
to be wealthy,
bro.
To never work again.
Like I know a lot of people with like so much talent, but they would never ever take that leap.
They won't take that leap.
Bro, like I told you about that
what's
book,
the risk of the leap?
The Leap of Faith, right?
What's the problem with that?
Like, you got to believe in yourself first of all. You know what I'm saying? In order to take that leap. Like me, I've taken like a lot of chances, different things, like crazy stuff that don't even make no sense.
I know what
you
you're
know,
talking about.
but like, why not do it? Invest in myself, believing in myself. You get what I'm saying? So
investing in yourself is important.
you have to take that leap
That's
in order.
One rule they say when you have money, invest in yourself. What is education?
But it's just like, you know, it's just like having a baby. You know, you want to take care of that baby, so you invest in your money in that baby. You know, and gonna grow up, and you know.
Well, that might be a bigger problem, because people invest in their babies so much that they don't even do nothing. They just invest in their children.
But still,
and they hope their kids
but
can
you
make
feed
that
that child, you know, that nurture that child, you know, that make sure, you know, he or she get what they want in life. So you know, they don't have a bad life like, you know, yours. You try to make it better for them. So it's just like that same concept, but you investing in yourself at the same time. You know what to do, you know, and taking a risk at the same time, but taking it as a secure point of view, because like, you know, you don't want to be, you know, just throw it out there and fail.
Yeah, you're right.
You know,
you're right about that.
You just testing the waters first and see what works, or if you can get advice from somebody who had done it and done it better than you. You know, you try to learn from that person, and
you gotta grind hard. You gotta grind fast, because somebody told me one time. They said, you know, work fast. Fast is fun. And slow is painful.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So, everything you pursue, if you really want to get on it, I told somebody, I think I told you this before one time. All jokes aside, people, you could be rich in less than 6 months.
Yeah.
All jokes aside.
Overnight.
If you technically put as much work as you truly wanted to, dedication, time, you didn't get about nothing else, but you focus so much on that grind in 6 months, you could technically change your life in a 360. You know, it's crazy that it can happen. Then you got people that always tell you that I don't have enough time in the day. There are people that work 2 jobs or sometimes 3 jobs, and they really don't have a time. But there's a problem there. If you work at 3 jobs, you should be looking for a job that can replace 2 of those jobs. Then you work at 2 jobs. Then you knock that out until you can find a better career or job.
You have no time.
One job, because you're killing yourself.
Yeah.
You gotta have time for yourself. At the end of the day, whether you like it or not. Then there's people that work one job and they're like, man, I don't have time to work on myself. One man's like named Miles Monroe, people know who I'm talking about. He clearly said, work your 9 to 5, and then when you get off of your job, do your work. When you talk about your work, with your gift, your career, your passion.
Hey, you pursue.
Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to be aiming for right after that. Because your job ain't over. That was just to get money, like y'all said from the beginning. But now it's get your dreams going. Because now you're going to work so hard that your dreams is going to outdo your work, your 9 to 5, and you can live your life happily. Or most people always say, bust your ass for 1 to 2 years of your life so you can enjoy your life for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
People forget to do that, man. And then you got the 9 to 5 last part. I want to say 9 to 5.
The 9 to 5 is
24
just
hours in a day, bro.
9 to 5 just it's set up for the bigger man, because like it's just like the game of Monopoly. You know, you the big man on the board. You control all the blocks.
Right.
So if you become, you know, the big man, you know, so you will have your company. You gonna have workers working for you at the same time. So you know, it's just the whole script flip. You know, you left from associate to a big company owner. Mm-hmm. You know.
Damn.
It's crazy.
So it's just a whole flip.
Like,
but it's just from you to leap from one point to transition to the other point, you know.
And you know you're gonna be better than the boss you had before if you did it the right way.
Yeah,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
But take Jeff Bezos for instance. Look at all these companies that was there before him, you know, and he came and just surpassed all of them.
Oh, and it took a while. It wasn't overnight.
No, it took him a while, but I mean, once it take off, everything just, you know, just went on autopilot right now.
God damn, bro, that's real.
I mean, it's best to have your own business.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you have a passion, you might as well go that route, because like you're spending more time on a 9 to 5, less time with your family,
a whole lot of
friends. Because for example. And you're not even making the money that you need to make. Right. You know what I'm saying? They pay you like shit. They pay you like $10 an hour, $9 an hour, most places. You know, especially here in Florida.
Exactly.
And let's say, for example, your mortgage or rent is around $1,000 per month for a 2-bedroom.
Yep.
There's no way you're gonna be able to pay your car note, insurance, phone bill,
Yep.
gas, food, and your rent. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And save some money. So how are you supposed to save, right? They say you're supposed to save like, I guess for
10%
your
of your check.
for your retirement.
Exactly.
How is that even possible? You'll never be able to retire, bro.
But if you even look at a retirement system right now, it's
Going in
It's
the trash.
It's trash.
Yeah, exactly.
I wouldn't even tell anybody to depend on the retirement
Exactly.
system because it's
Bro.
broken.
It's
know?
the 40-40-40.
Like-
Because
I
I've seen a lot of people that at my job that I work and they old enough
I was just gonna
to retire and
I was
they
just
still
gonna
can't
say,
retire.
Bro, that's
Like,
like, that hurt.
bro,
You know,
that's
that
crazy.
hurt.
And I remember
Bro, that's-
like a couple years back,
Bro, that's crazy, bro.
like this older guy, he died in a parking lot. He just clocked out from the job and just walked into his car and have a heart attack and
Wow.
died right there. And
Stressed.
I look at him like, yo,
Stress,
I don't want that to be me because end of the day it's like, look at him. He could have. I don't even think he enjoyed his life
No.
that to the fullness how he wanted to, because he couldn't even retire.
And you know what happened?
And
They
if
probably
he-
replaced him right away.
Yeah,
Yo.
they replaced him.
That's
an
I
hour.
mean, if
Person already in the door.
if he even
That's
had
it.
retired, he still would not live off that income that he had because
No.
So why waste? Okay, you know about the 40-40-40 rule.
That's what I'm saying.
You work 40 hours a week for
40 years. Yep.
So you can retire with 40% of your money. 40% of your money, not even 60-70%. 40% they get. They already been taxing me all my
You-
damn life. Now you got the nerve to only give me 40%. Then they telling me Social Security won't even exist
20 years from now.
20 years from now. So now I'm busting my ass. I'm watching them take Social Security money out of my check, every check for Social Security. I'm like, I'm not even going to get that money.
But hold up. How are you supposed to live off 40%, right? If like 100% can't even help out.
Exactly.
And it's not even 100% because they're taking taxes out.
Exactly.
But
You know, like-
you look at it right now, the inflation, the money is just going up. Everything is going up. It's just hard to keep up because you go to the store and you try to buy a can of beans or whatever. It probably be like what $5-10 for it all depends on what brand.
Man, bottom line
You
about
know.
it, man, you got to be able to grind hard and create your own currency. I think that's possible. It is possible.
Oh, yeah.
Get on a new grind, man. We got to try a new way because I'm telling you,
Bitcoin.
it ain't working no more. And you got that old school mentality from your parents, and you grew up with them, and they always had that mentality: work hard, work hard, work hard. Then you see them old, and then they looking at you and depending on you to take care of them. Why? Because they should be able to take care of themselves with all the money they had saved up, live the
But-
life they want to, but they can't. Now they gotta hope their children
That's
follow a dream, get rich to take care of them. And
That's if they
what the
even
fuck?
have money saved. up.
Exactly,
Because,
that's the thing.
If you look in a black community, like
talk about Talk about it.
it's always a child taking care of either a mother or a dad at the same time,
Bro,
or
sometimes
probably the
not
whole
even their
family.
choice.
And it's not by choice. It's just end up that probably mom got sick, or dad got in an accident, can't work no more.
Generational curse, man.
You know.
That's what it is.
So it's
You know what I'm
just
saying?
We gotta break the curse.
And
Break the curse.
when I say that, I don't mean like any type of voodoo or anything
Yeah,
like that.
yeah,
But
exactly.
like I said earlier, growing up, they only teach you one thing:
just get a job.
get a job. Not even go to college. Get a job. Before you even leave high school, they tell you to get a job in the black community. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, 5 years pass, 10 years pass,
You still working that job.
you're still working that job, and it becomes a repetition. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So why not just get it all with it? Because now we're talking about it. Let's talk about. It's gonna hurt me.
And I think more
Say
like
something.
for us, black folks, or people
Yes,
of
yes.
color that I will put it in.
Let's
specific.
talk about the
Um,
typical urban.
I would say we need to help
Black.
each other
All
more
the culture, man.
in business wise, because
Yeah.
it's a lot of fight between us, as a race, because when you look in our surrounding, you see this one tearing this one down, and the other one tearing this one. You're not uplifting, the right person at the same time. Even if that person did something wrong, you could that person, another person could hey, man, this is the wrong way you're going. You're going the wrong way, so need to get back on the path and straighten yourself up, because it's gonna lead you down a wrongful path, But when you look at it, they just tear each other down.
and sometimes that's all they know. You know what I'm saying?
That's all they know. Because that's what they were brought up around. But
Exactly. That's all they know. Their environment. They just need to And I understand sometimes it's hard, to get out that environment because if that's all you have, that's all you know, nowhere else to go. I mean, what else? What else you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? But sometimes you just have to take a chance and do whatever you need to do to get to a certain point.
Yeah, not saying
You
you're
know
gonna
what I'm
be
saying?
perfect.
Exactly.
No man's
You know what I'm
perfect.
saying?
Nobody's
Exactly.
perfect, yeah.
So that's pretty much it. It's crazy.
That's why I want to talk about typical black man, because this is my problem. All right, let's take it from 2019 to 2020. Let's really look at what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of racial issues that happen, with the Floyd dude that passed away, rest his soul, and a lot of other black men that died years before that. But there's been a lot of situations where we see cops killing black men. But at the same time, this black on black crime that's still high. I'm not saying that what's going on with the other side is right, but I'm just talking about black people right now, bro. We already broken from what the situation we got going on with the police brutality. We got our own government against us. We got hospitals against us. This is actually proof. And what I'm saying, you got black people killing each other, black people for no damn reason. Chicago's that's one side of the story. It's over now in Jacksonville. It's going in Baltimore. It's going all over the place.
It's everywhere.
And black people, then we got a Black Lives Matter movement that grows around. And this is my problem. Okay, this is what I'm going to get to. Let's say I'm a black man and I see a cop kill a black man on TV. Pissed off. F the cops. F the white man. I'm angry. I go out there, I'm retired. I get pissed off in the street. I get mad. I might loot and do whatever. 10 weeks later, a black man crossed me and I killed that black man. Now I'm not saying it's going different ways, but people are out there fighting right now that's on our side. There are people of different cultures from around the world. Black Lives Matter. Blacks stop being killed for no reason. And then I turn around and I see my own people killing each other. How do you expect support from anybody if you can't stop killing each other? The world only changes within us, within your own community first. So if you're not willing to change within each other's community, you can't expect no other culture to respect you as a culture. Because the first thing they're thinking about is, why should I kill about that black man when that other black man just kill black people for fun? Sell drugs in our own community, prostitute our own females. Other cultures do the same thing, but right now I'm just talking about the black culture.
Yeah, that's true, man. That's run deep, man. It's just, and it's not just coming. It's coming from a generation too, So it's just passed on, and I don't know if this gonna change, but it just need a change. You're like, if this could change overnight, it would be a wonderful thing, just to see, we on a path that we support each other instead of tearing each other down, But it's a lot need to be changed. It's a lot, and I mean, if we could just take it one step at a time and just, do it, you see somebody out there, need help, you help that person, or if you got beef with somebody, you ain't even gotta pull a pistol or go fight or nothing. You let that person be on the other side of the road, you on the other side of the road, and you just keep it moving, man. It's just you ain't gotta go that, because life is precious.
It is.
Everybody wants they come to the point that everybody wants their life, but when somebody gonna take your life, you actually begging, but you quick to take somebody else's life at the same point, and it's just they don't really look at it like that,
I mean, like right now, I wish everything could change. You get what I'm saying? Like, but to be honest, I don't see this getting any better anytime soon.
Wow.
You get what I'm saying? It's gonna get worse. You get what I'm saying? But hopefully, I'll wake up tomorrow morning and everything changes. But that would be a fairy tale. You know what I'm saying?
It's wild to me because you said it clearly right there. It's generational. Now let's go back. Let's go way back for a second. Let's just imagine being on a slave ship. Imagine landing into a country that you may not know. Now, some of us did know the country, but we're going to go. That's not a history lesson today. Right now, we're just talking about the story that we know.
Yeah.
Okay? They bring you to this country. You come in. They change your name. They change your religion. They alter the Bible to teach you that it's okay to be a slave. They degrade your women and change their whole female generation and sleep with them and rape them. They take black men that's with families like uncles and they force them to sleep with their nieces, raping them. So it becomes a raping style. You take young boys, you take them to their other sides, you start turning them into gay men by making them do homosexual activities. Then you take black men to fight black men and watch them fight each other to the death. Now imagine you do that for 100 years, 200 years, 300 years, almost 400 years complete. What happens when you're a free black man?
What
did I change? I just kept that. Now I'm
it's
going
still
to
happening.
show my children that.
Yep.
And now all of a sudden, all of us are doing the same thing, and it's just normal. That's just that's what's how it is. That's not how it is. We was manipulated into a position where now it's okay to be violent, to be hatred, to hurt each other. We don't even like each other based on skin tone. Bro, that's a problem.
That's crazy.
Yeah, for real.
And if we can't find how to resolve that issue and reverse the mindsets that was placed on us, then like you said, it's gonna be a long ass time, bro. Because we're so busy stuck in the old slave master mentality that we forgot who we truly are. And until we find ourselves, we're gonna always be the same typical black man that people say we are. Because you, as a black man right now, I know none of you guys, I know you personally, ain't none of you guys out there looting, robbing, shooting at people. But if you go to the wrong neighborhoods, that's what they see you as.
Yep.
But
exactly.
at the same time, when you see my people doing those things, we can't even discredit what they say about us.
It's like one apple spoiled a whole bunch.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So you can't win.
Yeah. And I mean, it takes a lot for changes to be happening, because it's coming from the people. Then you just start moving away up, from going to, your community, your schools. Then it goes all up in the system. It takes a lot to change.
It does take a lot.
But if things start taking this one step at a time, then you would get there. It's not going, probably not in my lifetime, but just one step at a time, and then things you see a little change, a little better.
Right.
Right. And then everything will just start, progressing. But
it will eventually. Until
then, there's not much to do, more than we can only play our part at the same point.
Exactly.
And hope somebody else will do the same thing.
Same thing you're doing. I mean, in order to have some type of change with this whole thing, is like you got to make a change within. So you got to want to make a change.
Just
you don't want to be better. You know what I'm saying?
What Michael said.
Exactly. So
he changed too. He changed colors.
I mean,
I'm gonna leave that alone.
That's a whole nother topic.
Oh man,
he had to leave the game. He didn't change. Like, they don't like me here, bro. Can't be that good. But you know what? It's crazy because I'm gonna go to history, but I'm gonna do the present now. Whites take care of whites, in some sense. Hispanics take care of Hispanics.
Yeah.
Asians take care of Asians. But there's a problem when it comes to black folks.
Oh yeah.
Why is it? Let me go on the other side. When the Jewish community has a situation, they all run their little businesses. If a man in the Jewish community falls down, he can't help himself up. You know what the community does? They get together and come up with the funds to open a business for that Jewish guy so he can be all right. Black folks, can we do that for each other? Before we get mad at another black person shining? That person got a bigger chain or a better store or making more money? Then, I would say we could change that, and we change it with the message. Like you said, change it with our people, with music. Music, when you start hip-hop, the history of hip-hop, it starts with a positive message to uplift black people. Black folks, how many people we uplifting now? Huh. Everybody's a hoe RB. Everybody's a drug lord. Everybody got the best money.
Yeah, rap.
What's going on?
Rap really
you know what's funny?
We don't have a message to help nobody.
I think that's the same thing in like all the other like black countries. It's the same thing you're saying. So
it's
like,
just a worldwide black epidemic?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
On each other. Worldwide.
Worldwide.
No, it really starts from like in music still, because like if you look back old hip hop, right? It was like no the drugs, help your community,
Yep.
you know, uplift in a certain way,
Yep.
positive vibe. But now, you know, you come to previous days, it's just like, you know, forget this person, you know, kill that person, you know,
Exactly.
take this
You know,
drug, you know. So you telling young kids, you know, take drugs. But back then it was like no to drugs, say no to
But
drugs and
even
all
that
that.
comes from a system. There's actually an organization of white folks that get black people together and tell them the music that you're trying to say, we're not going to produce that one. But if you say this, I'll allow you the message to be on the radio. And a black person's like, yo, $5 million to talk about killing niggas, I can do that any day.
yeah.
But you don't realize the youth is the ones that follow that message more than a grown person. A grown person, we bumping the song, we just jamming.
Jamming.
But we ain't sitting and talking about, I'm going to go out there and shoot my own people. But a
But-
young person,
I
they
mean-
hear that, they mean that.
Yeah, that's true, man. Kids
I
like,
don't know, like music really changed because like music is, you know, it's that vibe to it. You know, you can go to a party and you just have a good time, but now it's just like you go to a club and you just there.
oh man,
It's just like it's like you going to a war zone.
that's like one of the reasons, man. I
Like,
stopped going to
somebody
nightclubs
pop
too.
up.
What?
Because like when I used to party like years ago,
Yeah, years
like
ago.
it used- like
Yeah.
let's say like when I was like 18, right?
Right.
Started partying like around 18.
Right.
You know, 18, 19, 20, all the way up, and it used to be nice. But like after around, I think it was like 2012 or 2013, like you started to notice the little changes. Like all the females, they don't want to dance no more. They just want to be on their phone doing selfies. You know, like, and dudes, they just be posting up.
Yo, I hate that one. Nobody wants to dance. They on
Yo,
the wall.
I want to
You
fight.
think this
Like
is,
I'm like,
bro?
You go in the club, you know, you see like 30 niggas.
so the vibes is not even the same no more, bro.
Looking
Like,
at you like,
I'm
I ain't
like,
come to the club to fight.
I might as well
Yeah,
stay
yeah,
home.
drink.
You know, drink and go to bed.
Like am
Yo.
I circling your block or something?
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Like,
Bro.
I don't know, something's going on. I just don't know what it
It's in
is.
the war.
But
I don't know what
you
it's
know,
about.
it's a trend following, you know.
Yeah.
They see
It's a
it,
trend.
and it's a trend following. So they just see they do it.
So to get the message out there, because you know we get
Yeah.
to that point. What do you think it would take for there to be a change within the next 5 years for black people and other people other
Man,
countries?
that's a strong question, man. It's gonna take a lot, a lot. But for black people to change, they gotta change their own self. They gotta look in themselves and say, "Hey, man, I want to change. You know, I want to change for something better. I want to do something with my life. You know, way more better for my kids. You know, or whosoever you know surrounding them. You know, they gotta step up and say, "Hey, man, that's it." You know,
It's a wrap.
and
Wrap it up.
do what they gotta do best. You know,
Putting down the
not-
guns.
yeah, no killing, you know, just positive energy. If they want to become doctors, lawyers, you know, an engineer, you know, whatever career they want
Yeah.
to pick. You know, if they even want to become a stockbroker, you know, it's possible.
It's
you know?
po- it's definitely possible.
And look, this
Anything's
is,
possible,
and,
man.
And you look at this is America, man. There's nothing. As a lot of people look at it, it's a land of opportunity because, like, you look at a lot of immigrants want to be here, you know.
Yeah.
They want to be here because they know what the opportunity is there. Because in their country, you probably not live a day in their country.
Exactly.
You know,
That's
It's
true.
sad, man.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's,
somebody
that's rough.
So somebody could be living off
That's rough, man.
a bag of chip for one day, you know, and
That's how
you know
go.
you over here, you know, eating lavish and all that, but he see the opportunity that he can come in and make a lot more money than you
He will
because
too.
he see it.
It's a different
you know.
hustle, different mindset.
But you know, a lot of times, like third world countries or other poorer countries, part of the
Right.
world, they see all these rap videos and they think that's how life is in America.
Bro,
You know what I'm saying? They think
Bro.
it's all sweet, all candy and gravy, you know, and they try to live that life. You get what I'm saying? And it's not possible. Not saying it's not possible, but like that's fake.
It's fake.
What you see
It's
on
fake
the
lifestyle.
it's not
a lot of those rappers.
Exactly.
That's
Yeah.
that's for the ones that see it that way.
yeah, you know,
But
like
if you really look at it, like a lot of immigrants that are here, they're like I would say I wouldn't even put like 95%, but somewhere around 50 or
Yeah.
you know 60.
a lot of them are some top millionaires and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, because they see the opportunities when they come here. They came broke, but they see the opportunity and they know what they were going for.
Yeah.
Bro,
At the same time,
I was watching Miles Monroe, and he was talking about how he went to a different country in Asia, and he was doing a meeting with them, and they paid him good money just to give him a 2-hour speech.
Yeah.
He gives him the speech. When the speech is over, he asks him a question. He says, "It's funny. It's Asian. I just don't understand how come everybody see Asians in America. Y'all always got money, and then my people, we don't have it." And he said they started laughing. So he thought it was laughing at him, personally. He was like, no, they was like, no, it's just you Americans, y'all look for a 9 to 5. When we come to your country, we look for a business.
It's just a
and it's like
yeah.
they came for a business, and I'm not being
Because-
racist. But how many Asians do you see working
and
9 to 5?
if you notice-
Let's be real.
They help each other.
Yeah,
Come on,
if
man.
you notice, like for
Come on.
example, I'm gonna talk about Jamaica, right? In Jamaica, like right now, the Chinese. I don't have anything against Chinese
Yeah,
or any
of
Asians,
course.
but like they build up shop at like in every corner,
Yeah.
every city, every
Soon as
small
they come
town.
in, they touch down and make money.
So it's like a family thing.
It's
you know
just
what
like
I'm
you
saying?
say how the Jewish they do it. You
Yeah,
know? Another one come, they turn open this business,
Exactly.
That's how the Chinese they
Yep.
do it. And even if they have disagreement between each other, you're not gonna know. You never know.
You never know.
Bro,
You
that's
never
real
know
talk.
unless he
That's
tell you
real
that.
talk.
You ain't gonna know because they keep
They
it
keep
between
it
themselves.
Yep.
And
They know your business.
It's
though.
just
Oh, yeah.
business. It's just business between them. They don't bother
Love
each
white
other.
people, they know your business, right?
And they do business between each other.
Yo.
So that's just a mutual respect between them.
So you're
At
basically
the same
spreading the
time.
wealth within the
Within their community.
exactly.
Yeah.
Bro, that's pretty crazy. Now, you know what?
Why can't we do that?
Now, I'm going to tell you why Black America, why we can't do it.
Why we can't do it?
We will do it, but why we can't do it right now.
Yeah.
All right, Black, we get together.
Yeah, ADHD though.
No, we go back together. Let's go back to Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Oh.
Come on.
All right.
Black people. One of the wealthiest communities in America was in Tulsa, Oklahoma. All black community. Everybody had their own businesses. Everybody supporting each other. Everybody making money. Nobody hungry. What happens? White folks, I'm not against you, but this is your history. You go to that town, you burn the motherfucker down. You injure people. You attack people. You scare them. Now, what happens if I'm a black man? I see this go down in my community. That means every time I try to build
Yup.
up,
I think
we
if-
can't have it because we are afraid that a whole other culture
I
will
mean-
come and destroy us, so we don't change.
I mean, like, I'm not gonna
You gotta
say
get over
that.
fear, bro.
Like,
You gotta get over fear.
The thing is, you can't let your history like basically dictate your future.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Say it.
So, like, you
That's
just
real.
gotta go head first or feet first, whichever way.
So you gotta be fearless.
You gotta dive
Be
right in.
afraid.
You know what I'm saying? And just take that chance.
and like for
Gotta be fair.
like this time now, I mean, if we have a lot of young black millionaires right now, around, it's just for everybody to come together and start doing something, and spread that wealth at the same time, because you have this person right here. He have a knowledge that he can share, but
Yep.
he not sharing it.
Yep.
He not sharing.
That's the thing. Yep.
He not even sharing a little piece of
Yeah,
it
that's
at
it.
the same
Not
time.
sharing.
That's crazy.
But then you have like, I would say like 20 people right here, hunger for the knowledge. Try to learn the same thing that he learned. Already learned and
Wow.
mastered already.
You're right.
Even though they trying to master it.
Yeah.
But they struggling a little bit. And they look into that person. Okay, I need that knowledge. What can I do if I even got to work. For that knowledge.
Right.
Just to share a half or fraction of it, but they're not sharing it.
It's greed.
If you look at even the white community, they teach their
teach
daughters,
each other,
they
bro.
teach
They
their
teach
son,
their
their
children.
nephews,
Exactly.
even their neighbors.
Yep.
At the same time, so it's just sharing. That's what we need to do.
Start sharing. That's true. That's definitely true.
So now you're asking us
Just like
black
you go,
folks
yeah.
to
Just like you go
Start
to
sharing
the
grandma.
wealth
Yeah.
and share
Yep.
love.
Just like you go to grandma's
Help
house,
each other.
you ask her for a
Knowledge.
recipe. You trying to learn that recipe. She
Exactly.
gonna share it with you.
Exactly. You're not asking for the money or the food in the recipe. You're asking for that knowledge. You know what I'm saying?
Knowledge is power.
And exactly. And a lot of people don't want to share that. So
Stop being selfish, Black America. We better than this. No, real talk. We better than this.
We are.
It's just that we just.
Well, yeah,
This
we-
is my problem. I'm gonna say the last thing. I'm gonna let you. I gotta say it. Black America, understand how gifted you are. understand that so many cultures, so many people around the world depend on your talent. You may not think about it that way. It may sound kind of
It's true.
It's true.
Whether it's sports, whether it's music, whether it's dance, whether it's acting, whatever it is, blacks are inventors of so many things that everybody makes a trend. Everybody else is making money off of your gift, except for you.
That's true.
That's true.
Think about it for a second.
Yeah, that's true.
Black people, we didn't invent basketball, but we changed the game.
Well, we make it
How
look
many black women
good.
you know?
We make it look good.
Black people, we started knowing to dance moves. Who motherfucker making money off our dance moves? Who opens the studios that we can do our dances in? Movies that we production. Who owns the movie studios?
But the thing is,
Come on now.
who's stopping us, like black folks, from doing it? Like,
Because we believe that we're supposed to give our stuff to the master. We're still at master. Here's my book. Here's my words. Here's my truth. So instead of us keeping it for ourselves and developing it, we give it to the person we think is going to do better with it.
that's the thing. You know, I'll never be faithful to a job again. You know what I'm saying? Because they can fire you anytime. They can lay you off.
You replaceable.
You get what I'm saying?
You just
So
like this
it's
ball
best,
right here, you know,
exactly.
As soon as it finishes,
You get another one.
just throw
You know,
it out.
go pursue your dreams. You get what I'm saying? And get paid what you're worth.
Talk to America, man.
You get what I'm
Talk to
saying?
America.
Because
Talk to me.
at the end of the day, like, no one could fire me right now. I can fire myself. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
Like,
Nice.
I'm home most of the times, most days. You know.
I would ask you how you do that because if you can't even fire yourself, you just take a break.
Exactly.
Or, you
You basically
retire.
make your own schedule, man.
That's a good
Like,
way, though.
spend more time with family and friends. Like, do what you love.
Do what you love.
If you're into vacation, take vacations. You know, so it's best to just go with your dreams.
Feel it, man.
It's a good feeling, trust me.
1 year I just went on vacation like
Yeah.
every other week. I know he was taking pictures.
Eh,
Every
yeah.
week I was gone.
See? Like,
no questions
It
asked.
feels good, right? It felt good. So,
Felt amazing.
you know, like, it's the best thing to do. Just go after your dreams and whatever it is. If it's baseball, tennis, you know, anything, just do it. Do it like Nike.
What do you guys say to Black Americans, bro? Come on, man. Be
Man,
real with them, man. Be
y'all
real
gotta
with 'em.
soak up all the knowledge that America have given out, you know, because it's a lot of things here in America to learn, you know, a lot of stuff. You know, every day you learn something new. You know, and then you got the computer. You know, right. If your phone,
YouTube.
your phones. You know,
Everything's
it's
funny.
just something.
Everything's
just,
there.
Just look up something. You know, whatever you have in mind, just look it up, and you know,
It's right there.
it's right there for you. So you just got to do what you got to do, and you know, keep a positive mind. You know, try to pursue something. You know, a goal that's gonna put food on your table. You know, not just for one day, but for the rest of your life.
Like,
You know.
damn.
Yeah.
And you know, just create a generation of wealth for your family and all that. Cause like even my mindset, you know, I want to create, you know, a legacy that it start. If I can put up a family tree and say, hey, you know, it started from me.
Yeah.
Then it goes to probably my brother and my sisters.
Wow.
You know, then from my sisters and the niece, you know,
Great
real.
grands and all
it
that.
start going
real.
down. You know, so they can look back at it like, oh, it started from that person.
Yo,
You know,
that's
and there's a
amazing.
story behind, you know,
Yeah.
each person.
Generational
So-
blessings that you just want to spread out.
You know, you just got to do something that you love. You know, it don't maybe mean that you gonna do sports, you know, music, you know, whatever you're talented at. You know, if you're
Yeah.
good at creating something, you know, or
Man.
cooking, you
Yep.
know, just do what you got to do.
Cooking,
Yeah.
exactly.
I mean,
Talk about it. Talk about it.
I mean, just make sure you're doing something you love, because I could just wake up tomorrow morning and say, "Hey, I'm gonna be a carpenter," but I don't love making stuff, so I'm not gonna be great at it.
Right.
But if I decide that I want to be a chef or whatever, you know, that's my passion, that's my gift, you know, that's
Exactly.
my talent. So, like, I didn't go to school for it. I didn't have to go to school for it. You know, like, I learned everything that I needed to know, like, by myself
School wasn't
or
necessary for everybody.
working at different restaurants and all that good stuff. And after a while, I decided that, you know, I needed a change. I needed more money. You get what I'm saying? And I just went head first and started making more money.
Yeah. Well,
You get what I'm saying?
I know
Because
there's people out there saying there's no way.
and it's not easy. Don't get me wrong.
But
So
like I always say, man, there's 24 hours in a day. Let's just do an average day. But I'm not gonna do this. That's just work for everybody. Let's just say you're a single male. 24 hours a day. By 8 of those hours you're sleeping. By 8 of those hours you're working a job. And that average, that leaves you another, 8 hours that you've been bull crapping.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're working 2 jobs, you might be, if you do it right, you might be able to get 2 or 3 hours a day. So it depends on what your situation is. But there's a way to do what you love if you calculate it right. And schedule yourself the right way so you can actually do your dreams and pursue something or go to that schooling or whatever it is you pursue.
Oh, yeah. There's always time. Just grab a cup of coffee and even if you have to go to bed at 3 in the morning, if that's what you have to do, sacrifice, just do it.
Sacrifice.
Like there's a lot of nights when I'm like, damn, I need to do something. You get what I'm saying? I need to and I'm like,
something ain't right. You like,
I just go on the computer, not even the computer, because I have my phone now, so you can do whatever on your cell phone.
Exactly.
So I just be researching stuff like randomly, like out the blue, because I'm not happy with the level I'm at. You get what I'm saying? I want to get to a higher level.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And that comes back to the complacent mindset.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You can't be too comfortable with being average.
You gotta be uncomfortable.
Exactly.
To get comfortable.
Oh man. So
you gotta be willing to get uncomfortable. That's the.
That's it.
You gotta step out that comfort.
Exactly. Definitely, man. So.
All right. Well, America, y'all have any final words or represent your Instagram,
but
Facebook, what you got?
Coming to look at it, with the school system. The school system don't even like teach a lot of us, to, be an entrepreneur or
nothing at all.
A business person. It's just that same,
same
work
crap
mentality. And then you look at it like most of the stuff you learn in school, when you step out of school,
you don't use it.
You don't use it.
You don't
use it at all.
Talk about that.
No,
that's real talk.
So it's just
I went to school for nothing.
That need to be changed.
Basically, exactly.
You went to school, got $80,000 to $200,000 in debt. So you worked a job so you could pay off that debt, and then when you finally paid off that debt, you can finally live your life. That's a bull crap, bro.
I mean, I think like the way they should set up the school system is like after 9th grade, they should let you decide what you want to do, like for your career,
whatever career
exactly,
you want.
And then start studying and working on that. So after 12th grade, you're ready. You're good.
Oh, that's nice.
So whether it's
they
like,
do that in some countries. I ain't gonna say that.
But so like I think that would be one of the good things to do. Like
but America's all about the money.
Oh yeah.
And I think like still it comes to the test of when like a lot of big entrepreneur or colored person can open schools for the black community.
Yes.
Also it don't have to be where any other community
it's possible.
Where
it's definitely possible.
It could be in his own community, but I mean, just create something that can teach them.
So this is the biggest thing.
How to.
If you get the wealth, do you invest in your people? Because how many people we know that we don't?
Yeah, you can.
People that are black who have money. I'm not saying all of them, but there are a lot of them. They ain't putting no money in none of their community. They don't care what you got going on with your life.
That's true.
So, but I'm not saying they have to give up all their money. But if you flipped it into a way to affect your people for the better, it'd be amazing the changes you'll see.
But a lot of like black folks that are wealthy, I wouldn't even say a lot of them, but some of them, they're not thinking like that. So
it's just that gimme push.
Exactly.
What's next?
All
right.
Soak up all the money they can get, soak up, and then spend it how they want to spend it.
Exactly. Yeah. There you go.
America. All right. Well, Black America, any final words? Your Instagram, Facebook, shout yourself out. Any final words that people that you want to say or anything? Anything positive you want to throw out there?
Nah, I'm good.
I mean,
all right.
Instagram, Chef Keegan.
Chef Keegan.
That's
right.
Chef Kegon.
There you go.
Keegan's Kitchen on YouTube.
Hey.
So for all your recipes and all that good stuff, check me out.
Okay. I like that. You said you good. All right, well.
Hey, I ain't a chef over here, so I ain't got a business yet, so it's all good.
Stay woke,
rise
up.
To all my black folks out there, just stay woke, and my white people still love y'all.
Yeah, just continue to be great and go pursue your dreams.
Well, there you have it, man. On the Preacher Parker Show, I told you about 2 great guests. I really hope this affected a lot of young and elderly people of color. And for white people that like it, I hope you enjoyed it as well. We just try to reach out to everybody. But right now, we just try to touch people who may be a little bit lost in the sauce, but try to find themselves. And on the Preacher Parker Show, that's what we aim for. To grind hard, real stories, and tell you what it is that we can make it And you will see a lot of successful people, and we aim to be successful.
Yeah, you just give us our feedbacks on
Yo,
you know, the
please share
topics that we
feedbacks.
speak on.
Share, comment.
Yeah,
Like,
definitely.
Subscribe.
Definitely subscribe. Preacher Parker Show.
Preacher Parker Show, man. We are out of here, y'all. God bless.
Peace.